Category 3 is rec photography. And this is a really important category we feel in UPY because it's something differentiates underwater photographer of the year from other big competitions that accept underwater images, such as wildlife photography competitions. Rec photography is a really important part of underwater photography, but doesn't fit those contests. So it's a category that we always really enjoy judging. It definitely attracts far less entries than the first two categories, but the standard is always really high. Last year, we felt there was a real transformation in rec photography, that photographers weren't simply going down, I think these are Peter Rowland's words, weren't simply going down to photograph wrecks. They were really going underwater to light wrecks, to change our perceptions. And that led to some really stunning images. But while it's not essential to be doing all fancy techniques with lighting to create good rec shots, we're always going to reward pictures that show something fresh, but that doesn't have to be means following the same technique as everyone else. There's also been some fantastic deeper water rec photography where perhaps there are some really spectacular lesser seen wrecks for us to see pictures of, and we really enjoy seeing those in this category. But at the same time, quite often we get winners from this category that are split level shots, shallow wrecks photographed in interesting ways, and up in the shallows you obviously have the chance to use really interesting light. The category isn't just for photos of wrecks, they're for any photo on a wreck. However, I think if your main subject is too much, say, the marine life, and maybe particularly an individual fish or something or an animal on a wreck, and the wreck is very much the background, maybe that type of picture is not likely to do well. However, a picture where the marine life and the wreck are kind of equal in what's creating this special image, I think will do really well. So we're very keen to get marine life shots or diver shots on wrecks, and the divers and the marine life can be the main subject, but the wreck definitely needs to be part of the narrative because there's so many amazing shots. They're really great to see. Another type of imagery that we have rewarded regularly in this category is photogrammetry. And I personally find this a really fascinating frontier in underwater photography. And we'd really love to see more stunning photogrammetry entered into the competition. This is where people take thousands of pictures of a subject and use the computer to build up a three-dimensional or 3D model of the subject, and then you can spin it around and output it as a 2D image for the contest. So sort of a very advanced type of underwater photography, but a really interesting frontier that we enjoy having as part of this category. We've never had a big winner. That's a photogrammetry image. But it would be good to have one, and it will certainly challenge me to have to talk about photogrammetry on stage when we're awarding the prizes. Thought the photographers' names were hard enough, but that's a tongue twister of a word.